everybody, today I'm going to talk about my new recording setup. Now can you hear Casino subbing the bell? So in the last video I talked about my future kind of plans for like the unedited videos that used to be unedited with like the screen recordings and stuff like that. So I set up a bunch of different webcams in that video, but I've actually kind of taken a step further and I wanted to talk about this today. So yeah, let's get started. We now have 4 different scenes in OBS. So this is the main one. This is me with my actual camera, like as a face cam. And then I really like this one. And it's actually kind of cool because like with my webcam before, I would have to use this thing called webcam viewer, where like it would have like these annoying like watermarks and stuff like that on it. So I got that to work. And then we have this camera, which is basically just the camera I've been using for the past year or so. And then we have a side camera, which was just introduced in the last video. And then, that's new. So this is actually another camera that actually had, like, in my closet, and, like, I just didn't know what to do with. So I actually put that way up there. And I kind of want to kind of provide like kind of like a behind the scenes on this, because I've been trying to work on this for the past like almost 4 hours or 5 hours. So yeah. Okay, so this is my setup for right now. I probably will fine tune it somewhat because like there are some stuff that I want to try to fix, but I'll get to that in a bit. So this is what it looks like right now. This took like 5 hours to set up. And half of it was trying to get OBS to work, because like I like OBS, but like I just really like this Mac that I'm actually using is starting to get old. It's 10 years old now. It was a 2015, and it's starting to show a little bit. But I have it on Windows 10, so it looks a little bit better than it did before. But yeah, so this is where my actual camera would go, and then plug it into the computer for a webcam. One of the reasons why the camera was a little complicated was because, like, I tried to plug this in with USB-C, but I wasn't really satisfied with, like, the picture quality of, like, the camera going up on the screen. I think it was on, like, 720p or something like that. So I want to try to move everything to at least 1080p in the next like few months or so. Yeah, I got this cable. This is not the one I would have chosen, but it was the only one they had at Walmart. So this one is really weird on like what it takes with this camera, or micro HDMI. Like, that is really weird. And I thought it would be this one, the smaller one, because I have seen that one before. But I also had to go back to my old closet to find a ton of stuff down here. So this is the power bank that's kind of running and everything, kind of, because this one just won't accept any more than like 3 now. It's annoying. But yeah, so I found a USB hub, and this is actually a USB HDMI video capture. So basically, I converted the micro HDMI to HDMI, and then HDMI to USB, and then captured it on OBS. So once I got the micro HDMI thing working, I pretty much knew on like what I needed to do, because like I have done so much stuff with this USB capture. This thing has actually lasted a while, like, and this actually feels pretty good quality too. Now I do have an Elgato, but like whenever I try to set up the Elgato, like it's kind of difficult with like OBS. Like sometimes it will show up and sometimes it wouldn't. I mean, pretty much everything in this room is like that right now, but especially with the Elgato, whenever I tried to use it, like I just would almost always just use this because it's cheaper. Or this was only like $6. It actually still holds up a lot. So yeah, so that's where the normal camera would go. And then over here, this was the addition yesterday, or actually almost 2 days ago. So this is the ring light that I've had for I think the past year or so. And then I realized that this actually has like a hole to like screw in stuff. So I actually screwed in this camera that actually used to be right on top of here, and this camera was what I uploaded with those unedited update videos for a long time. I mean, like, I did do the Logitech up there, but I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so this is the camera that I got from like a Chambers sales. It's like a place in nearby where like you can get like discounted things. This webcam was only like $10, and it actually works really well in terms of like a wide kind of display. Kind of like if I actually search it up on here, I actually really like the actual like width and like the quality of the camera. It actually looks pretty good. Like for $10, I'm actually pretty satisfied with it. So yeah, so I actually really like this kind of setup right here because like it actually has the camera like screwed on. And this is what I've been using since I probably got my new camera. So yeah, so I actually kind of like this setup. And this takes 5-volt electricity. I don't know why I'm saying that. Actually, I do know why I'm saying it. You'll see in a minute. This is where it gets starting to get a little bit interesting over here. So this is probably not permanent. There probably will be a time where like I will change this in a way. So what it is that this ring light and that camera was kind of a match made in heaven because like originally I wasn't going to use either of these. So what I first thought is that this ring light has been so freaking stubborn with its like voltage. That ring light can like go with 5 volts and just carry on all day. This one requires 12 volts. And I don't have almost anything in my entire room. This is surprising that actually has 12 volts. The only thing that I have is my MacBook, and my MacBook is somehow powering it. So, yeah, this ring light, it sucks. I mean, it works, but it just sucks, and it's kind of a pain in the butt on how to deal with it. So, yeah, that's a ring light that actually brought back, and I thought it was dead. Like, because, like, almost every other source I would try just does not, it just flickered for a second, it'll stay on for like 5 seconds, and then just turn back off. So, I don't know what my MacBook Pro is special about, because I plugged it in with a USB-A to USB-C to my MacBook, and that's the only thing that's powering it right now. So, yeah, so this ring light, this is actually tied into this tripod. So, yeah, this is actually a tripod. So, I got this from, like, a thrift store nearby, and like I didn't really know why I got it because I've had so many other tripods in the past. But like I actually really like this one because you can actually bend to any shape you really need. Like, and this is kind of perfect because like whenever I tried to put the light down here, like the light or the circle would like, it was so close to fitting and it just wouldn't. So seems like it won't move very much, but I don't know. Sometimes when I look at this for like the past few hours, I'm just like, is this gonna break? Yeah, so this is powered by my MacBook Pro. That will probably change. I probably will maybe ask for like a 12 volt kind of like electricity source. If I don't have that MacBook, this light won't work. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. And then in here, there's my Logitech webcam. So this is actually my first webcam I think I've ever gotten. And I think I got it from like a Goodwill like a long time ago. Yeah, so that's a Logitech webcam. Now, this process was scary because like at first what I tried to do is I tried using these clamps to like attach the camera to kind of this pillar, because this pillar actually had the ability to like have it fold down. But every time I would do these, like they have like these slippery orange things like cover it and it falls off. I was really worried I was starting to damage the camera, even though like $5 now. So yeah, I actually just decided to tape it because like it actually works really well. With this camera right here, like it was kind of hard to like tell where I would put it because like I was considering putting it back here. But the reason why I put it more up front here is because if I'm leaning back on this chair, and like, this is where it would have been if it stayed that way. So like, I would be out of frame. So I decided to put it right there so I can actually like have myself pretty much in frame at all times. Now, this camera's quality is not the best. It's 720p, and I've been trying to kind of adjust with, like, the settings and stuff like that to, like, kind of, like, maybe try to, make it look better. But I knew that I kind of wanted to do something with this third camera, so, yeah, so this camera, it's fine. I mean, there's a reason why I did it as the overhead view instead of the main one, because that was my main camera for, like, the videos of, like, Dragon's Lair and stuff like that. So, like, I have a lot of nostalgia with it, and I tried to be careful, like, not injuring it with these clamps. I don't even know where these came from. But yeah, so, I feel like this is a pretty good setup for at least right now. This will probably change in the next few weeks, probably just almost instantly. So yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really liked talking about it in the weather video, and I kind of wanted to talk about it in its own video. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.